I want to share this. Probably it will help someone. I know what works for me might not work for you, but there's no harm in trial. Strolling through the faces of social media handles, you begin to see posts like my husband said this, my husband said that, blah blah blah. I am sad, I am depressed, and things like that. So I decide to share this. Probably it will help someone. You know, in marriages, there are 80 quarrel and argument. That is just like a normal thing between couples. I, for one, I'm a very respectful person, and I am calm. When I mean calm, extremely. So, and you know, as a woman, things get to us quickly. We tend to process things deeper. We make sure we process things and break it to the barest. So, during quarrel and arguments between me and my husband, he says things to me, and these things get to me that I process this thing in days, weeks, and months. And these things will sometimes they will drive me into deeper thoughts that I begin to think so much and like doubts and all that. Then I started praying to God and asking God to help me and all that. So a thought came to me that sometimes the best way to get at people is to serve them a taste of their own medicine. I am not using this video to encourage women to be disrespectful to their husband. So one day during arguments, he said something to me and I dished back. For the first time, I didn't feel sad. For the first time, I didn't process anything. I did not even, it did not even drive me into deeper thoughts. I wasn't sad. I wasn't angry. I said, wow, is this how people feel when they revenge? I was like, wow, wow. And he too, he was shocked and surprised because it was like strange to him. I dished back to him because it is good sometimes when you also draw people to their own imperfection. It is good sometimes when you make people to say, all right, come, this is yours, this is yours. Because um, deeper things that drives you into deeper thoughts is going to lead to depression, and is going to depression can sometimes lead to high blood pressure, and I don't want that. So for the first time, it was like normal. I even up and I didn't feel any sign of sadness in me. Then, since then, whenever he remembers that whatever he's going to say to me, I'm going to give it back. You know, women, we are multipliers. I'm not using this video to encourage us to be multipliers in negativity. I am just sharing a personal experience. You know, we women, we are very, very emotional. When our man says something to us, we tend to process it. And sometimes processing this thing might get to us to the extent that it begin to tamper with our self-worth and belief for ourselves. So anything that will temper with your self-worth, anything that will make you to begin to doubt yourself is not worth it. Trust me. So when I dish back and I even up, I wasn't sad, I wasn't depressed, I didn't think about it. I just moved past it quickly. You said this to me, and I said this to you. So it was just an argument. And that has helped me. I no longer think about things the way I used to. During quarrel and arguments, we quarrel, we argue, and I move past it so quickly because you also have something that I can say to you and get back to you. So for the newlywed, if you see my husband say this, My husband body shamed me. My husband said I am fat. I am this. I am that. Girl, keep telling him, I don't like what you say to me during quarrels and argument. Please stop saying this to me. And when you see that there is no change, look for something that he also, look for a flaw also. And for once, maybe dish it back to him. You will see that it will put a stop to all those things. It will put a stop. And he will no longer be able to drive you into depression. He will no longer be able to drive you into deeper thought. He will no longer be able to drive you into things that will begin to make you doubt yourself and reduce your self-worth and value. I hope this video helps someone. Bye for now. I will see you guys.